Morning, gang. Tuesday, huh? So I get to start out my day real fun this morning. While you guys are all watching this, I will be scrambling around town trying to find myself potatoes because I got my order of potatoes in the mail this evening, Monday night, obviously, for me. And of course, they sent me the order that some guy in New York was supposed to get. So instead of getting my Kennebec white potatoes, I got, and 40 of them, I got his purple fingerlings and 10 of them. And of course, I call Burpee, and Burpee says, "Oh, we're sorry. Well, sorry, we're out of those, so we won't be able to send them to you." Great, thanks. I only ordered these in November. So now I got to scramble to see if the one store in town I know that had seed potatoes about a week or so back that I didn't buy because I had some coming in the mail, still has some. So we'll see, because otherwise I'm going to be screwed for potatoes this year, and that's not a good thing. So, all right, so that was it. But, just kind of wanted to give you that little fun update. So you think there's seed shortages, and there's also seed screw-ups. So, I got good news and bad news for the world here. The good news is if you're a freeloader, your life just got extended for a couple of months. The bad news is if you're a landlord, you just took it up the backside. Let's put it that way. The CDC this afternoon decided to extend the rent moratorium from basically day after tomorrow to the end of June. So they gave everybody else who's freeloading 3 more months to freeload. Because, like I said before, these people that are now near $10,000 in arrearage on their debt, let alone what they're in arrearage on their electric bill or whatever, because of all of those moratoriums, 3 more months to live for nothing is really going to help them. You guys have all told me the stories, and we all know this. All these people are doing is going out and buying fancy toys, okay? And I'm not saying everybody. There's some people that are truly trying to do something and working with their landlords and, paying what they can, okay? But y'all know as well as I do, the majority of people are just taking advantage of this. And so this now makes it to a situation where they have 3 more months of not paying their rent. And you know what they're doing? They're just pocketing that money, and they figure, oh, I'll live here for free, and keep all that money. And then, I've got, $10,000, $20,000, whatever the hell, and I'll go get another apartment. And all I can say is I hope to God every one of those landlords reports it on their credit bureau that they didn't pay their rent, okay? Because I'm sorry, I have zero, absolutely none, negative, nada, nula, nolo, etc., respect for somebody that is stealing from somebody else. And literally that's what they're doing. Again, if people are legitimately out of work and doing whatever, and we know there's plenty of people like that, I got no issue with them getting some help here. But it's the people that are still going to work, going out, buying new cars, buying new TVs, whatever it is, and not paying their rent. And that just pisses me off, okay? There's the issue. So, like I said, here's where we come into the other problem. Granted, that's somewhere, depending on the numbers, okay, it's anywhere between 10 and 20 million people that are not paying rent here, okay? So, obviously, we're not doing anything to solve that problem except kicking the can down the road, which is what Washington's so wonderful at. But it amazes me that we're still opening the borders, and now we are paying for the illegals to come in, and we, the taxpayers, not the government, the government, yes, but the government, when they're paying for it, they're using our money, okay? So they're taking their hand and sticking it right in your bank account and going pluck, 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 and taking your money and giving it to a bunch of illegals to stay in hotels, all right? I got a problem with this. We are taking care of illegal aliens before we are taking care of American citizens. And then we have American citizens that are kind of thumbing their nose at everybody and going, screw it, I'm not doing anything here. I'm just going to, suck the money out while I can, whether they're getting unemployment or getting PPP, or whether they're working, or, and their stimulus checks. What happened to this part of the stimulus bill that was supposed to make all the landlords whole, that was supposed to give these people who were on a rent forbearance, rent forgiveness, but yet make the landlords, pay the bills? What is wrong? All right. This is the issue, guys, where you see society completely crumbling. And this is exactly the issue that I think is going to be the devastating effect to all of us. I mean, it is bringing in, what did I say the other day? It was 100,000 or 200,000 illegals came across, or 100,000 were caught that came across the border in February. And Border Patrol said there's probably another 200,000 that got through. Okay. So now we're at the end of March. Let's say those numbers are the same. Okay. So that means now we've brought 400,000 illegals in that made it across without being caught. 200,000 that we're paying to put up in hotels or whatever sort of FEMA camp or whatever they've got for the kids and everything like that. So we're paying for all of this. The 400,000 that came through, yeah, we're paying for that. We're paying for that in less jobs. We're paying it for wage pressure on jobs, let alone whatever else is going to, I mean, these people are going to use resources somewhere, whether it's going to be housing, food, water, something like that. I mean, they're going to use resources, and I'm not getting into any of the other issues that got Trump in so much trouble, okay? But when you have no way to get a job, you still have to come up with money, so you figure out the tactic that's going to be used there. And then you get all these people that legitimately are struggling and not being able to pay rent, and you have all this pressure against them, but they're getting the side eye from people that are cheating the system. What the hell happened to the United States? I mean, we were always a hardworking, proud society. What in the world happened to change this? Okay, this is insane how many people have decided to go totally, completely lazy and do nothing and just expect this handout. I heard today there's the possibility now that they're talking on Capitol Hill of a fourth stimulus check. Guys, this is turning into the UBI, okay? This is all it is. I mean, what are they going to do? They're going to extend the moratorium in a couple of months and say, now let's go out to September. Now let's go out to 2026. Hell, let's just make it forever, okay? You don't have to pay your bills anymore. This is where this is going, guys. This is how much of a disaster Washington has turned this country into. This is nothing corona related anymore. This is all politics, because Texas, Florida, Tennessee, Mississippi, South Carolina, I mean, I can pick a bunch of states, have all shown that all this crap, this preventative crap that we've been doing, didn't do anything. So now you have all these people who for a year have been freeloaders. These are the people that you need to worry about, guys, because when this stuff all blows up, these are going to be the people knocking on your door going, gee, where's my free bedroom? The government said that you'll take care of me and you'll feed me and you'll house me. And I'm like, yeah, I'll feed you and house you. I'll feed you to the worms by housing you in a hole 6 feet under if you take one more step forward. Okay? That's how you're going to get fed and housed. So, guys, pay attention to this crap. This is just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. We know crime is going up. Now we're going to have all of this issue. I talked yesterday morning or yesterday afternoon about the whole Derek Chauvin case. I talked about what was going on in Oregon. Guys, get ready for a freaking nasty summer. This is not getting any prettier anytime soon. When we say prepare for the worst, that's as much as I hope for the best, okay? The worst seems, maybe about here on the scale, because I really don't see it coming back. Sorry for the rant, but I'm just a little pissed when I saw that today. Try to have a good Tuesday, guys. Pinball out.